the department wanted someone to come and assist a school that was really going down, Kopanang. Come January, 11%. Wow, I received a love letter from the head of department indicating to me that, addressed to me, to Mr. Usinga, principal of Kopanang, give us reasons why we must not charge you. We pushed the school with the team from 11% to 51%. The few months I arrived, there was a boy who was giving them trouble. Yeah. The teachers wanted me to expel this boy. One day I asked where the boy is coming from. When I arrived, the boy saw me, welcomed me. I hugged him. He said to me, "Principal, what you have done to me has never happened in my life." Yeah. Before we get rid of a child, go and investigate. I told you my story. I once used drugs, but I was given a second chance. That I love what I'm doing. In fact, I don't know if I retire. I'm sure I will die because I don't see myself not doing what I'm doing. You must love what you are doing.
Yeah. So how do you bring parents also to the mix of the partnership of the school?
Be consistent. Speak the truth.
Welcome to Motivation Corner, the biggest podcast in the world. My name is Mpuluke, your favorite host and content creator. Welcome to yet another dose of inspiration. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. If you are returning, do the right thing. Share with your family and your friends and comment down below. Guys, today, I have a guest that I'm so excited to host today. I have with me the principal of the best high school in Witbank, which is WITbank High School. I have a father and a husband and a chairperson of SADU, South Africans. Let me not say it, SADU. And then he serves in so many educational organizations, and he's a mentor to so many people, and he partners with almost all the high schools in the Northwest. So guys, welcome today. I'm with Principal Usinga from Witbank High School. Welcome, Dad.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I know you are a very busy man since I've titled you or profiled you like that, so it tells me that you are a busy man. Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you very much.
Yes, let us start with the gen. Who is Principal Usinga? Where was Principal Usinga born? And let's a little bit of your background.
Principal Usinga is son of the soil, born and bred in Emalahleni, some 5 decades plus ago.
Wow, and you look young.
And I look young.
Yeah, you're taking good care of yourself.
Yes. Thank you very much for that. Mm-hmm. Started schooling in Maloma. Maloma Primary is still there, next to where I was born. And of course, high school, I did not finish my primary school here because I was viewed by my grandparents as a very naughty young man. And I was taking drugs. At the time it was benzene, and as we're growing up, those were our drugs. And so they then decided, my family, my grandparents, to say, no, I must be moved out of this place. And I think they did very well because they took me down to the Lowveld. Mkuhlu is a place next to Ezeview, Kruger National Park.
Yeah, I see the place.
You know the place. Yeah, that's where I then landed, and I continued with my primary education, past primary education, secondary education, and then did some private teaching before I proceeded to Guyana College of Education, where I did my teaching diploma, higher diploma in education.
Okay.
So, boom, I came back to Witbank. But before I came back, there were no posts. I went to Kwatwa to look for a post.
Wow.
Yeah, Sitsing is the
Yeah, Kaibon.
Waibona Sitsing. So I stayed there for a couple of months. My cousin was attending a Uniqua. So I stayed at Uniqua with my cousin, late cousin Ronnie Mnyakin. And I then received a call back home because I dropped some CVs at Bonginsimbi.
Oh.
Bonginsimbi, that's where I started.
As a teacher.
As a teacher.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I never looked back. When I started, the impact I made
Wow.
as a teacher, I always use this example to teach the young teachers what I did when I started teaching.
Yeah.
You know, the late coming fights that you see now,
Yeah.
I did it
Just
as a
junior,
temporary junior teacher.
Yeah.
I would be in at the gate and then control late coming, and the community would love that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I did not stay long because the school was then declared as overstaffed. I had to be moved, and Mr. Sibande, who was the principal then, was very, very angry because he thought he got a young, energetic teacher who, we started the library with the late, we're two, and from the same college, Guyana, the late Dominic Mlangeni, were appointed the same day. And what is also interesting is that the two of us, when we left Bonginsimbi, Mr. Mlangeni went to Pine Ridge, and that's where he became a principal.
And then where did you go?
I landed at TPC Lila for an hour.
For an hour?
An hour. I was introduced to the learners' assembly. They welcomed me. They gave me a table. The late second manager, Stolle, came after an hour. After I was trying to settle, and they told me, "Hey, Baba, there is no post here." How? Where must I go? They said, "Go to Office, Paula." I did not know where Paula is. They just showed me direction. I went to a freeway, lifts. When I arrived at Office, it was school out. But then the first day arriving, children are going home, and fortunately the principal was there. She knew me, the principal, and then she welcomed me. That's when I started. I became permanent teacher there, and that's where I started with this unionism. I became site steward. I grew in the union of teachers. And then from Mehlwana, I went to Hlanguphala Primary School. I became a head of department there for a year. Then I proceeded to Vikelwa.
Still in Pola?
Vikelwa is, 10 kilometers outside Office, towards Grill. It was some stout school. So I became a deputy principal there. And that's where I spent at least 5 years as someone serving with top management. And then from there, the department wanted someone to come and assist a school that was really going down. Kopanang was, dubbed Yizo of the township at the time. You had drugs, everything. Yes. When I arrived, the school was performing at around 10%. because when they introduced me, it was 1st of October 2010. And then I went to try and change things. 1st of October, 2 weeks time, grade 12s are writing. Yes, I had 2 weeks.
You go in there as a principal?
As a principal now.
Yeah.
From that Stowe school.
Yeah.
Learners wrote. There was nothing I could do in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But what struck me, one girl came to me and she said to me, after writing paper, she said, "Sir, you came very late." You know, I was so emotional because it means the 2 weeks to her made some difference.
Yeah.
If I had arrived a bit earlier, maybe there was going to be something. You know. She said to me, "You came late." Wow. Come January, 11%.
At least it was on 10 now.
11%.
We are 8% higher.
Yeah,
It's a positive.
Wow, I received a love letter from the head of department indicating to me that, addressed to me, to Mr. Usinga, principal of Kopanang, give us reasons why we must not charge you.
At home.
Okay. I had 2 weeks. But as a leader, obviously, one of the things that you must always know, that if you are already, if you have taken over, you must take responsibility. Even with things that you did not do, you have to take responsibility. Because I was not going to tell the teachers there to say, no. No.
Yeah.
I wanted to show them that as much as I arrived late, but I'm still with them.
Yeah.
I took responsibility. They took me to some presentations. You know, the department, they were rough. It was rough. Took me to some presentation. I must develop presentation. How am I going to turn around the school and so on? Wow. The second year, we pushed the school with the team from 11% to 51%, to 52%.
Principal.
And the third year, we organized a South African Defense Force. We had a career exhibition. We partnered with Anglo. You know, Tina was one of the ladies who was very instrumental in ensuring that we partner with Anglo. In fact, I can claim now that we started the camp in this township, Kopanang. The camping that you see mushrooming happening, we started it.
Where matriculants are camping.
Are camping
for the exams.
Yes, we started it.
Yeah.
Anglo came on board and they converted some classes and blah, 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 blah. And the result from 50, before that, invited SANDF, they brought this chopper, you know, Elokshin. Wow. My grade 12 learners, I wanted, because it was a career exhibition.
Yeah.
I made sure that they are taken, you know, fly around, make them believe they could fly.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the theme.
Yeah.
We believe we could fly. The result jumped to some 80-something. 80-something. I've been there for 5 years. 80-something. The school, people started talking about the school now. The turnaround.
Yeah.
There was no fence. Mr. Makam, there's a guy, Makam, a local guy, came on board, also assisted the palisade that you see at Kopanang.
Yeah.
Then there was a palisade. And, you know, it was not, it's a journey I think I'll never forget. Because when I took over the school, the principal at the time was arrested.
For what, if I may ask? Was it related to school?
Yeah, the second manager at the time was gunned down. So I'm taking over a school
So dangerous, most.
dangerous.
You're putting your life in danger.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then, but I said, if they kill me, I'll be a martyr. It's fine. But let me, because I knew if I'm able to turn the situation around, then I will be known.
Yes.
I'm in Witbank High today because of that school, township school. So fourth year, my last year there, my last year. But let me also tell you that my first parents' meeting in Kopanang, so less than 20 parents attended. First parents' meeting. But my last parents' meeting, there were parents inside and outside the hall. That's the influence of a principal in a community. I was so loved by that community, we are feeding scheme, the nutrition. I would invite the grannies staying around the school, last days of each term, to come with some wheelbarrows and pack them. So they own the school. They own the so. When the department said I must leave, it was bad. It was bad. They said I must come to Witbank High. Witbank High is excited. I'm coming. They are waiting for me.
Yeah.
Kopanang, parents are saying they are phoning the director. Even Kwekwezu, there are parents are phoning. The department doesn't care. I ended up, attending the two schools. Attending the two schools. Yes, attending the two schools because Witbank High was waiting for me. Kopanang parents threatening to burn down the school, didn't want to release me.
Yeah.
So I attended until the end of the year. I'm so grateful to indicate that at the time, Witbank High, I found Witbank High at 60%, performing at 60%. But same year, 2015, I managed to help Witbank High to perform at above 90-something% and Kopanang 96%. So two schools at above 90. And the chief...
95?
Yes.
Wow.
Two schools. I was so excited. I received a call from director of exam, Mr. Manyawi, and he's now chief director. He said, what you have done?
Can never be done.
What you have done? Two schools. In 1 year, helping two schools. I was excited. Then the journey, then I left. That's how I left Kopanang.
Yeah.
Because January, I had to then
time.
be full-time this side.
Yeah.
A school that was, written off.
Yeah,
People never wanted to associate with the school, drugs and so on and so on. But I knew that things are going to change.
Yeah, so, Principal, sorry. Guys, I forgot to mention, our water is sponsored by Curious Child Water. They are quenching our thirst while we're talking, guys. Yes. Thank you, Curious Child. Principal, I want to know, because this is, you remember when before we recorded, you asked me, what are we doing here? I said, we talk to prominent people, and you're like, am I one of them? And what you've just said, even before we can continue to what you are doing in Witbank High, it tells me that you are one of the prominent people. What is your strategy? What did you do that second year you were in Kopanang? What was your strategy? How did you bring the parents to be together? What was your words? How did you bring the teachers? How did you make everybody to want one thing? Because if I may say, around June, end of June or beginning of July, I was at the location at Mpukukweni. There was something of the youth and all that. So there were high schools that came there, and they were telling that what they're suffering at schools. There's teenage pregnancy, there's alcohol and drug abuse. There is just disrespect. Even the teachers are scared of the children. So I'm asking in this regard, maybe we can help even the principals in those schools. What was your strategy? How did you bring the naughtiest or the written offs or those kids who were doing izo in Kopanang? What is your strategy?
A school is as good as its principal. It starts there. If you are good as a principal, surely.
What do you mean? What does good look like?
Good means everyone must see the passion you have. You know, don't take the position because you want money.
Yeah.
You must be
power hungry.
Power hungry.
Yeah.
You know, it will be easy for people to see in you that you don't have what it takes.
No matter the qualification.
No matter the qualification.
Yeah.
An example I can give you, Kopanang, when I'm talking about the passion.
Yeah.
The few months I arrived, there was a boy who was giving them trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There was a boy who was giving them trouble. And a simple strategy. Teachers wanted me to expel this boy. Yeah? I said, no, I'm not going to expel this boy. What I did, one day I asked where the boy is coming from. I was directed, the boy was staying around the Linville, Mahabane, those streets, I don't remember very well. And when I went there, when I arrived, the boy saw me, welcomed me. And the boy directed me to the room of the mother.
Yeah.
The mother was lying there, a vegetable. A mother. In fact, you can see that this person was bedridden. So chances were that this boy was a product of rape. But look at what this boy was treated at school. No one wanted to hear. No, can you see? Look at the passion. Then, when I went back and told them what I saw, I said, if you took this job, there are no shortcuts here. No shortcuts. And seeing what I saw, I will visit this boy. I will take this boy to when my boys were playing Robert Caradas. I'll go pick him up, buy him snacks and cold drink, watch
together.
Just to have that love, you know.
Principal, you making me cry.
You know that boy. What that boy did. One day he came to my office. Remember, they wanted me to just get rid of that. Yeah. I said, no. One day that boy came to my office and he said to me,
can I have a tissue? Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You understand? So the boy came to my office.
Yeah.
You know what he said to me? He said, Principal, I'm here to say goodbye to you. I said, no. We are doing well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will find, I'm here to support you.
Yeah.
He started crying. And both of us cried. We both cried. I hugged him. He said to me, Principal, what you have done to me has never happened in my life. And I feel remaining here, I might make mistake and I might disappoint you. Allow me to go. That boy left. I wished him well. because he pleaded. He said, please don't stop me. Let me leave. Because what you have done to me within this short space of time. Can you see the passion? Take your time, go visit, go and check. You'll be amazed.
It's not just the love for the
No,
teaching,
no,
it's
no,
love for these kids.
Love
as
for
well.
these kids. Love for this kid. You know, some few months down the line, I met this boy in a funeral around Elinville. Wow. The boy came running with the aunt. They hugged me. Hey, what is happening? Principal, I'm working. Wow, what a happy ending. Wow. I'm working. Thanks to you. You know, that self-esteem you brought in me. From grade 9, but some mind maybe he was lucky to. Yeah. I'm working. I don't know whether this boy is still around or whatever. Yeah. But that's the passion I'm talking about. And that's what I'm continuing to do even in Witbank. Yeah. Before we get rid of a child, go and investigate.
Extra mile.
Go an extra mile. Yeah. You know, I told you my story. I once used drugs. Yeah. But I was given a second chance. I was naughty. I was given a second chance. So why am I not giving others a second chance? Why must I be quick to get rid of others?
Write them off.
To write them off. That's the passion I'm talking about. That I love what I'm doing. In fact, I don't know if I retire. I'm sure I will die because I don't see myself not doing what I'm doing. You must love what you are doing.
Yeah.
You know, you must love what you are doing. So that's the and you see, these learners, one of the strategies, they can see that you are a parent. They can feel.
You are a teacher.
Yeah, before you are a teacher, they can feel. Even when you punish them, you see, they'll receive that punishment with love. But you must first lead by example. Lead by protect them, defend them, make sure that teachers are teaching them, and they will see that this man, some learners even with Witbank, a young girl came to me some few months ago. Young girl from the principal. You know, if you can leave this school, things are not going to be the same. She's a grade 8 learner. I said, wow. Look who's feeling that thing. A grade 8 learner already feeling, seeing the leadership, feeling the leadership, the love. Yeah. So I'm like a parent to them. And the initiatives I'm bringing to the school, the changes, they are feeling it. I make them proud of the badge of the school. The badge.
You want them to be great ambassadors.
Die for the badge.
Yeah.
Die for the badge. So it's and again, one thing also in this game that we are playing is recruitment. Very important. In fact, I've been I would motivate principals. I'm from a circuit, a Lowfield, in Gwanyama Lodge somewhere. I think 2 months ago, they requested me to motivate principals. And one of the things that I said to principals, please make sure that you take care of your recruitment. You recruit a wrong teacher, you are in trouble. So recruitment, for a school to do well, you need a team of teachers that are going to share your vision. You recruit a person who's going to come with his own vision. Or there are 3 or 4, they have their own visions. Remember, 2, 3 visions cause division.
Principal, like in cases of Kopanang and also Witbank High, you found the teachers there. How do you bring them to your vision?
You sell the vision. What is also important, my sister, is you can never show teachers that you are not knowledgeable of what you are doing. Remember, teachers are well qualified. They're coming from different universities.
Yeah.
So when you stand in front of them, you must be convincing.
Confidence.
You must be convincing. That's very important. That's why when I stand in front of parents they can see that this man knows what he's talking about. Yes. So if you're a principal, you are afraid, you don't trust yourself, you've lost it already.
From the first meeting?
From the first meeting.
Wow.
So you need to know legislation of education. You need to know the ins and the outs of education. You must know. Because if you don't know, there are clever teachers seated there.
Yeah.
You know? So when you present a policy, when you present something, you must have done a thorough research on that, so that whoever who's going to ask, you are able to just answer like that. Yeah. And as you do that, then they'll start trust you, take you serious. They will never take chances. But if you come there, you are apologetic, hi guys, I don't know. Remember, these guys are from universities.
Yeah.
We are not leading.
Some they were in SRCs.
In fact, some are more qualified than you. Some are more qualified than you. So it's not that, when you are there, no, some have better qualifications than you. So you can't go there and then
you don't know. You're not sure of what you're talking about.
Not sure what you're talking about. Yeah. You see, at Kopanang, when I took over, I'm sure I was the youngest principal in the township. The youngest. Yeah. They gave me a nickname, but Umfano Mngane.
Yeah.
But Umfano Mngane made an impact. The changes that we brought, making sure that team here, Jailan, as Umfano Mngane, I did not, because
you didn't care about the name calling.
Leadership is not about age.
Yeah.
It's about what you do. It's about the direction you give. The nickname I was Umfano Mngane Ufile. But Umfano Mngane left a lasting legacy in that school.
Yeah. So, they still talk about
now,
yeah,
I can proudly say that I'm the senior principal, like emalahleni.
Yeah.
Because all those a lot that I found with the position in principal, a lot retired. I think the last one, it was Mr. Mngina, TPC.
Yeah.
I don't see all of them. I saw them, saw them leave, and the rest in all the schools, I can indicate now that I'm the senior principal. Yeah. So I've got experience in what I'm doing. Very well. So now I am. That's why DBE said, "Okay, come join this team." So I'm sharing my experience now with schools from different provinces. Yeah. My choir, as we speak, is at Mpangen.
Yeah, so on Facebook.
It's at Mpangen. Is invited by Rhodes University.
Wow.
Yes.
It had come to think of it, Witbank High, because I'm not a resident of emalahleni. Okay, I'm now resident of emalahleni, but I'm not from here. I came here as a student at TUT. There was nothing to write home about Witbank High School, and now, everybody can't stop talking about Witbank High School. When I check on my socials, Witbank High School is doing something. There's kids I saw there's some who are doing storytelling.
They are in Eastern Cape.
There are those, there is just
representing the province.
So, I was like, that doesn't say So in terms of, because you were telling me about the students, you bring them close, you parent them, and the teachers, you should know what you're doing, sell your vision. And then we come to the parents. This remind me of the video which was circulating around social media, where you were returning the kids to their parents. And I remember some of the words were like, isn't it your parents need decide when you want to study a town. So they must make sure you arrive on time. So how do you bring parents also to the mix of the partnership of the school?
Be consistent. Speak the truth. Because there's no parents who don't know the truth.
Yeah.
They know the truth.
Yeah.
They know the truth. That's why they will never, when you tell someone the truth, will never attack you.
Yeah.
Because you are telling, don't be afraid. Don't sugarcoat things. If something is wrong, it's wrong. They know me. If something is wrong, you can't convince me it's wrong.
And even if you try to justify it,
it's wrong. I mean, late coming. Can you come and justify late coming?
No.
You can't justify it because we are preparing these guys to the world of work and employment. Yeah. You know, so if we, at the basic level, basic education level, we are unable to instill that simple behavior, where are we taking this country to? Where are we taking this country to? And if we don't make noise and have parents taking a lead at home, it cannot be. It cannot be. I always tell my parents to say, guys, they know, and they will never deny what I'm telling them when it comes to support of their children. I will tell them that white schools, sports days, parents are there. But black schools, parents are missing in action. Why? And that is the truth.
Yeah, are you sending them for us?
Yeah, and unfortunately, this thing is a three-legged pot.
Yeah.
It's a three-legged pot.
Yeah.
It's not a teacher and a learner thing. There must be a relationship between a parent, learner, and a school, the teacher. Imagine a situation where parents are supportive, are coming to school in their numbers, supporting their children. 50% of our problems are solved. But if a child knows that, my parent will never even come. You phone parents, some parents.
To account.
Yes. Yeah. How I wish we have our parents doing that. We can be the best of the best.
Yeah, you're telling the truth, because as I told you, like, my heart was shattered with what I heard that is happening at Ezinambeni and all that. And when I asked those kids, because it's some students saying we are standing against teenage pregnancy, we are standing against. And I'm asking, why are the parents? Do the parents know? I'm asking some of the teachers. Do the parents, they like, no, parents are not coming. They don't care. You call them, you come, your child is doing this. They don't even come. So they are the ones failing.
We have, unfortunately, I have to say it, here. On record. We still have families that will push their children to have boyfriends.
At that age?
Yes, to have boyfriends. When you have one-on-one with the child will say, hey, Minekaya, they want me to have a boyfriend because get the person to buy me toiletries and so on. We still have that in this day and age. You'll still have a parent renting a room for a girl, a teenager, and the mother is not there. You still have it. And we must produce results. Because what I will do, after analyzing results, I will then have one-on-one with learners, those who are not doing well. Ask them questions.
Yeah, but also what you're doing, Principal, that you check all those who are not doing well and have one-on-one, it still shows you care. Yeah.
So you have one-on-one with them. Ask them questions. So then I write. Some of the things, I need debriefing. What these children are telling us, it's sad. It's sad. it's sad, but I can. It's just like I can't go deeper because
Confidentiality.
there's some confidentiality in it. But we do that one-on-one. We profile these learners where we can help. We do help. We do help. I'll share some, not on air. I'll share other stories. It's not easy. It's not easy. We want results, and you can see.
More than results, Principal, I think the other thing, we want a better future because you guys are molding the leadership of this country in 20 years to come. And that's what I think as parents, we need to be cognizant of, that our kids are the ones who need to be the ministers one day. And if we don't participate, who's going to take them out of the situations? Only them, and only us who can protect them.
I'm excited. I'm happy that I'm part of this, journey where I'm contributing towards what we are saying. Yeah. Of course, results. You must be results driven. You are learners. That's why our target as a school.
It's always 100%.
Our target. If teachers present their targets, there's no teacher who must tell me that I'm going to pass 80% of the learners. So you already know that 20% are going to fail. Then I don't know.
Like, what are you doing?
I mean, really?
Yeah.
Did you ask them? Did you say to them, raise your hands, the 20%? You guys, we are going to fail.
How do you even know?
How do you even know?
Yeah.
Because, you see, as teachers, our job, even the dullest child, we must change that child. That's our job. And that's when we get that fulfillment. When we receive that child, who knew, I was so proud one day. I was the proudest principal one day. But unfortunately, with mixed feelings. A young man from Angola, came to South Africa with a sister. This boy, admitted to WITbank High because foreign nationals are staying in town. We can't deny them. This boy came, and we admitted this boy before COVID. Wow, teachers complained. This boy did not even know a single English word. Single English word. Coming from, I think, it's Portuguese, that's right. But that boy came back after 5 years. After passing with a bachelor English in Witbank.
Wow.
Came back, I think, the first year as a captain, pilot.
Principal.
Yes. From United States of America.
Wow.
So can you see? If you are able to change, but mixed feelings because this boy was not going to contribute in the economy of the country.
South Africa.
Because when he landed, I invited him because he was posting, showing me what is he doing. I'm becoming a pilot principal. I'm grateful. Blah. I then invited him. I said, please come, young man. Come motivate this guy. But I was looking at him that he was actually in transit going back home. His country was going to benefit. And Tina, we did the dirty job.
It's one of those.
It's one of those. How I wish our own. Because this is a young man who did not know English. Remember, majority of subjects are done in English. He did not know English.
His life turned around.
His life turned. Mendel came with
Pallets.
No. When I'm father, you were here.
Yeah.
He said yes, a pilot now. I'm sure he's occupying some big positions Angola, assisting that country. So that's what I'm trying to do with, as educators. Let's not rule these guys. No. These guys can change. I am telling you, the chairperson of the choir, the choir, I started the choir with naughty boys.
You wanted to keep them busy.
Yes. Naughty teachers having problems. I said, okay, I'm going to start the choir. This guy, one guy of the choir, the parents even disowned him. He would come to school drunk. But he's now our smartest. Now, he was in Sentin. They brought gold. They are now singing side by side with Rhodes University.
It's good. Rhodes, it's very good.
Wow. The orchestra. A boy who was written off. And not one of them. Most of them were there. If you can listen to them sing, you will cry.
Principal, are you celebrated though? Because, wow.
I have 2 boys. I recruited 2 boys because I have soccer academy, athletics academy, cricket academy. Already there is 1 boy cricket is taken by Joburg School of Cricket, grade 9. 2 boys, they are going to represent South Africa athletics. Athletics.
South Africa,
yes, they are going to represent South Africa continental. Then the soccer team that I have, from poor, we are now going to play K Mutsipe National Tournament in Pretoria.
Oh, I'm having chills.
Under 15 boys, my under 15 boys were selected by the province to go and represent Mpumalanga in your winter games. Under 15. And they, for the first time, Mpumalanga played finals with Free State. Remember, Free State selected from different regions. Yeah. But Tina, as Mpumalanga, trusted my under 15 to say, go and represent the province.
Only WITbank High?
Only WITbank High. But just few boys. So we actually could not win that tournament in Durban. Now June, it beat us on penalties. Under 15 boys. Already 1 boy has signed a contract with Orlando Pirates.
My son is coming to Witbank High.
1 boy last year signed with Orlando Pirates. Yeah. Staying in the hostel. I've got a place at the back of the hostel.
Yeah, it's where there used to be TUT res.
TUT is another story. I fought, I fought.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's the passion.
Yeah.
The passion I had. I fought. And what does that hostel is doing now? It's doing wonders.
Principal, you're doing a lot, and as I was scrolling through my social media, a lot of teachers are affected by this BELA Act, especially the one where corporal punishment is prohibited. What is your feel? What are your comments? I know the public is set to bring the comments up until on the 15th of September this year. But what was your feel? What is the feel of the teachers with regard to this BELA Act?
You see, the Act, it is not bringing any serious harm to education. In fact, the Act is trying to amend, things that your South African Schools Act was actually perpetuating or advocating against government. Oh. Because some SGBs would abuse powers given by South African Schools Act. Some, using the SASA Act to deny some public schools admission and language and what, a number of things. Yeah. So DBE, it was deliberate that DBE did that. Yeah. Because department was losing a number of court cases. Yeah. Because SGBs were using the South African Schools Act, taking the department to court. So then the department was actually trying to mitigate, to
Protect
protect
yeah.
itself.
And the teachers, it's for the better
Of the teachers.
Yeah.
Yes. You understand? And the black community, because some schools will use SASA, to deny admission, will use SASA and use language as So the BELA Act has tried, to stop such things. That's why you have certain groups in South Africa marched against the BELA Act because they felt threatened.
They're losing power.
Yeah, their power was then taken.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a matter of just accepting change, and getting to understand. Obviously, corporal punishment has been abolished. Yeah. Has been abolished. Yeah. We corporal punishment is linked to, because you see, a school is a microcosm of society. Yeah. What is happening in society is what is happening. Yeah. So there's violent crimes happening in our society. And if schools are not doing something different, that's why some learners will come with such mentalities to school, stab teachers, do all these things, and so on and so on. So the act is really trying to say, let's not use corporal punishment as a means of,
of
discipline.
Yeah.
There are many ways, to discipline learners. Yeah. Like I'm doing. I'm not using physical,
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I have 1,800 learners. Praise them, motivate them, tell them how good they are, tell them why they must do good. Yeah. 1,800. And I'm always praying that in every Friday they did not fight. I did not record the fight. I did not record this. It's an ongoing thing. And the process.
It's like your weekly goals.
Yes, weekly. My goal, I don't want a learner. I have one assembly Monday. I praise them. Guys, I did not get anything. A bad report. Let's put our hands together. Guys, you are good. I don't know. I'm the greatest, I'm the happiest principal ever. Yeah. And you have made your parents proud. And yourself proud. That's why our school is now talk of the city, talk of the town. It's because of you. So don't do something that is going to tarnish the image of the school.
Don't be that one who brings shame.
Yes. Obviously, there will be this bad one here and there. Children are children.
Yeah, they're not the same, even in our own
yes.
Yeah.
But we struggle. Make sure that uniform,
they pride themselves.
Yes, uniform. The team that is enforcing wearing of uniform is doing very well. Yeah. Is doing very well.
They dress well.
Yes, even our choir, I'm sure you can see when they go to. Yeah. We won't see our girls with some. No. Yeah. No. Teen our girls, we teach them. Yeah. You can't come with some mini skirts. Like. No. What for?
Yeah. I've noticed. Every time I pass by,
I see. If you come with a mini skirt, we phone your parent to go and buy you a proper skirt, and then we change.
Same day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've gone to an extent now. This year we want to open with the SGB clinic.
Wow.
Yeah. We are waiting for a response from Department of Health because we have too many learners, we have too many visitors coming to the school. Yeah. So we want to open a private clinic for the school. So we have done some investigations. We have already identified a place where we can locate this clinic. So we are thinking outside of the box. I don't want learners who will come to school and this year go sick bay. No. If you are at the stomach bug clinic, back to class. you are a teacher, you want to go to some chemist clinic, go to class. So want a clinic in-house. Could you see? It's possible.
Principal, obviously you have a group of people you're thinking all this with. You have a great team, right?
I have a great, my SGB is led by Ntate Ndimande. Very great team. You know, they believe in me. What is also important is if you see a school striving, it's because of the governance.
Yeah.
There must not be a contest between the professional side of the school and the governance side.
Yeah.
If you are going to have the governance side, the parents, the SGB fighting the professional side, then the grass is going to suffer.
Yeah.
So at all material times, you need to have these two seeing eye to eye. And I'm so happy that I have that team. When I come and say clinic, you know, because we have e-hostel up here now, we are hosting meetings, whatever. Yeah. We used to buy meat, Kulkamer, you know Kulkamer, it's closed now, around Karnet. Yeah. I brought an idea. I said, we can have our own butchery. We have our own butchery.
Principal?
Yes, we have our own butchery. We have a relationship with farmers, Bromor sprayed abattoir from farmers. We get livestock, abattoir, we make our own wors. And I took guys from that butcher, still two of them from that butcher, who are making the very same wors, because I had to investigate which type of spice they are using. So we have a butcher. We are going to have a clinic. We have created more than 60 jobs. 60 jobs, more than 60 jobs. Community members are, in the main, their parents. We prioritize parents who are working there. 60 jobs. All in all, the number of employees that are in that center is around 130 something. One of the cleanest schools in town. Yeah, another important thing, cleanliness. Cleanliness, maintenance, and that's where we are lacking as black people. Maintenance. Yeah. You see, so identify those things, and my learners, wow, in terms of cleanliness, they are now understanding where we are going, because we want whatever we are teaching them to take it back home. Let them make sure there are no papers where they are coming from. They are clean where they are coming from. Because we're teaching them in totality, holistically. So those are the things. Those are the little things one is trying.
Yeah, as you mentioned, like maintenance as well. I've seen some high schools or even primary schools, their sports facilities, you can't even recognize. Sometimes even in a netball court, there's grass, it's a lot.
I don't want to say.
Sounds good.
No, not against gain. I might be misconstrued to say, no, when now you are in town, you are,
You don't understand the problems.
But, when I was managing Kopanang, I approached Usile in particular. Yeah. And I'm still disappointed by now. Because I wanted companies Usile to at least donate an artificial pitch in that school. Yeah. Because you look at that old township, there is no pitch. Kopanang is the only school with a playground. I went, knocked doors was Segusile with all these companies that came, but I don't know good education. What is it that they can show after all these years of building Igusile? I said to them, Kopanang produced your Frank Makuwa, your Dumisa Ngoba, all the stars who went and represented South Africa was coming from that school. I said,
How are
why,
you giving back to the community?
why don't you give back? An artificial pitch. Artificial pitch
Can be millions.
can't be millions.
Yeah.
Can't be millions. Had they listened to me, I'm sure we'll having learners, enjoying themselves there, taking them out of drugs and all these things. So you have also private sector that is not necessarily willing
I want to partner.
to partner, dig deep, because we're the economic hub of this province. Emalahleni was supposed to be the township.
Yeah.
Emalahleni was supposed to be, we are surrounded by mines, but you don't see, the wealth that we have. You don't see it.
And you guys have knocked.
It's not like
you kept quiet and expected them to come.
Yes.
You're knocking, they're not budging.
They're not budging. They'll build a kitchen here in a school, a kitchen, a feeding scheme kitchen yana. Things yana nje. Yeah, they're trying something yana. Mara, there is no qualitative, change that you can point and say, I once visited a community in Limpopo, Palabura.
Yeah.
There is a platinum mine around Palabura, I'm sure, if I'm not mistaken. I was so impressed, to see a recreational center that mine built. When children will go there, it's a lot, it's choice assorted. Those who are doing ballroom dance, those who are doing this, those indoor games. Emalahleni.
With so much money.
With so much mining, with so much. We don't even have a convincing, stadium.
Yeah.
Not even a stadium. You go to townships like in your Pretoria. Look at the stadiums there.
Big
Big soccer fields.
And big soccer teams, they do play there. And that brings money.
Tina, here, I don't know.
Yeah.
Tina, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also something that must be challenged. We don't deserve what we have in this city, given the resources that we have. We don't deserve.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have best clinics here. And hospitals, because mines are contributing towards your asthma, all these things. So they're supposed to plow back. We're supposed to have best clinics here. Because mines are contributing to a deterioration of health in the people. Why must it be all about profit? Why? Our clinics are, our people were supposed to benefit from this the coal that we have.
And humidifiers, whatever, they need to think of things to humidify this pollution.
That's it. Yeah. We are in a polluted, life expectancy is because of what, but what are we getting in return? What are we getting in return? Yeah. And another thing that one is trying before, I leave education, we need to really make our young men and women to believe that they can occupy strategic positions in these mines, in this business that are mushrooming all over. Yeah. Because the problem with having people who are not coming, who are not Witbankers,
yeah, they wouldn't understand.
They wouldn't understand.
Yeah. So they won't give priority
yes.
when you say we need this,
we need this, we need this, we need this.
No, it makes sense.
You understand? Yeah. So if our young people can appreciate that, to say we need to go to school, we need to occupy these strategic positions, so that we can then give back, plow back to to this community. We need something like that. Definitely need something like that. And it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Principal, I know you have a lot of experience and you have a lot of what you can share and the ideas I can see. Like it's like their tail. Okay, even when the water is pouring, your ideas are you were born for this and because of time.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words that you want to share or encouragement, positive for us to believe in education? Because it looks like even now a lot of people still don't believe that much in education at this day and age. What is your last words to
My last
the
word,
youth of Witbank,
you know,
parents of Witbank?
yeah, education is the only equalizing instrument. Education is the only equalizing. If we can take our children to school, support them,
Yeah.
they can change the poverty cycles. You know, one lady, I spoke about 60 people who created a job. One lady came, a cleaner came to my office and she said to me, Principal, thank you very much for the job. I said, why? In my whole family, my daughter just graduated as a nurse.
Wow.
Look at that. In my whole family.
From generation to generation.
From generations, the only graduate through this man you are giving, my daughter is a nurse. So education is the only equalizing instrument. That Nelson Mandela once said, you know, a child of a housekeeper can rise and become an owner of a mine because of education. If we can go back to make, as communities, to make education fashionable again.
Make education fashionable.
Again.
Yeah.
Make education fashionable. Role models. Let role models be people who are educated.
Yeah.
Let our children, you know, compete in education. Yeah. Not with some nonsense. This chuff, but in this bus Habli, what. Not with those things. Yeah. Let's make education fashionable.
Proper debates.
Let's have proper debates.
Education.
Yes.
Forward. Yeah.
You know, because even if your parents can die, no one can take education away from you.
Yeah, you know what women say? They always say to the girls, a husband can leave you, can cheat on you, but if you're educated, no one is going to take that qualification. He's your faithful man.
Yes, forever. Yeah. Those were my parting shots. I thank you for having me once again.
Thank you so much. I think we will have you one again some other time, so you continue to impart your knowledge.
Yeah, maybe
and your experience.
Let me come. I'm busy writing a book.
Yeah.
It's going to be published somewhere December this year. Yeah. Maybe I can come.
Let's launch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing at least a book called. There is this plant. I don't want to disclose because it's still. Yeah. There is this plant that is growing in harsh conditions. Yeah. So I named that a book using that plant.
Yeah. And another
leadership.
Another plea, maybe write like a guide to being a good principal. A guide to a better school. Maybe people need that, like just a guide, so that schools around the city, around the world, around the country can use that as a guide. Because in this less than 2 hours that we've been talking, there's so much I can tell. You still haven't started. You haven't even reached the surface. I can tell. So, yeah, let's maybe think of that as well.
Yeah, a guide. Yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah. This is my first book. maybe after that I can think of this guy, because like you are saying a lot. I did not tell you a lot.
We haven't talked about Satu, your position.
Yes, you have
partnerships.
I was once, selected as the best principal of the province. Wow. National Teachers Awards. I went to represent Mpumalanga nationally. I was then voted the third best principal of the Republic of South Africa. National Teachers Awards.
And maybe in the next coming years, or 2-3 years, you'll be number one. Yeah.
Unfortunately, some community members denied this thing. I wanted early this year to bring Makazi.
Makazi, the musician.
The musician. Yeah. Just to come and sing that song, We Are Number One.
Yeah.
And just dedicate this song to Witbank High learners and us. Yeah. I wanted, unfortunately, what I've seen with social media, it was twisted and what. But I wanted Makazi to come. Yeah. Because that song has meaning to me. Yeah. We are number one. Yeah. Instill that
position one.
We are position one. I want them to realize we are position one. Yeah. I wanted to sit down with Makazi and tell him, change this song like this.
Yeah.
Sing it for these guys. Sing it for all of us. Yeah. Witbank High, you are number one. Yeah. I wanted to.
No, Principal, we can talk till Jesus comes. Yeah, and also
it's not 1 hour. Ne? It's more than 1 hour.
It is. It is. So,
I'm sure my brother that side is like an icon.
He's also enjoying the conversation. I'm sure he wants to be like, let's be done, but also it's like, hey, she's saying another important point. Yeah, but guys, thank you so much for watching. And Principal, I really appreciate you for what you're doing to the community of this city. And if they've never given you your flowers, I'm just upset with myself. I should have brought you flowers, like it's real flowers, but I'll make it up to you. Thank you so much for availing yourself and sharing so much knowledge and experiences with us. We will definitely host you in December and in other times as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for watching. From me and Bethany Media and the Principal will say bye.
Bye. Thank you.